Hi, hello, it's Maya. Welcome back to my channel. Hi. Why does it feel so unnatural talking to the camera right now? Hi, hello, it's Maya. Welcome back to my channel. Firstly, I just want to say a big thank you to everybody who commented on my last video with your condolences. This is kind of a scam because I haven't actually uploaded the video yet. I'm just assuming that those are what the comments are going to be. If there are any insulting comments, big ol' fuck you, you're irrelevant. But anyways, good start to this video. Instagram, Twitter, follow me on there if you want. You don't have to, but I'm just saying, you'll hurt my feelings if you don't. Also, do we feel the early 2000s vibe with this makeup going on right now? Because I sure the fuck do. Also, I'm wearing a nose chain. Things are very weird. Things are changing. Things are happening. Let's get into the video. So, it's spooky season. I'm a spooky bitch. I have spooky movies. Let's go through those spooky movies. I guess I'm not gonna be doing I'll do mini reviews of all these movies, but obviously I've seen all of them and I like all of them. So I wouldn't be owning movies that I didn't like, so you can pretty much tell based on this video what I recommend and what I don't. A lot of these movies are movies that I am planning on, I guess, having a little horror movie marathon with my boyfriend this Halloween, so yeah. You can look forward to that. I can look forward to that. You won't, because you won't be there. So anyways, they're all up on a shelf. I don't feel like bringing them down one by one. I mean, I guess I could. Okay, give me a second. Okay, I suppose it's not gonna be that bad. I don't know, for some reason I felt like this is gonna be a lot more effort than it actually is. So, let's get into this. The first two movies that we have are 28 Days Later and 28 Weeks Later. And I just realized I completely lied to you because I buy all my movies from pretty much half-price books. Or if there's something that I really want / kind of can't get my hands on, I'll get them from Amazon. I actually bought these movies without seeing either of them, but I found these at half-price books and I was like, it's $5, why not? I think I might have actually gotten one of these somewhere else for even cheaper, but who knows. Either way, I did not watch these before I bought them, and I actually don't enjoy them very much. They're both very slow movies. They're not bad, they're just not entirely horror, and they're kind of hard to get through. But if you like zombie movies, they're not the worst of the bunch. The next two we have are both Rob Zombie films. We have The Devil's Rejects and Three from Hell. Out of this little trilogy, I know that I'm missing House of a Thousand Corpses. I actually kind of don't enjoy Rob Zombie films as much as I feel like I should. The only ones that I really genuinely like that I've seen are Devil's Rejects, and then 31, which I do want to own 31 one day. But anyways, no, these are both good movies. I didn't really like Three from Hell that much, but like I said, I wouldn't own them if I didn't enjoy them. Next is As Above, So Below. This movie gets a lot of hate that it doesn't deserve. If you guys watched any of my horror movie reviews, you guys know how I feel about this movie. It's so good. Plot actually makes sense. The vibe of it is creepy as hell. Everything about it just works, okay? And I don't understand why people don't get this movie, why they don't understand this movie, why they don't like this movie. Stop shitting on it, okay? It's good. You're hurting my feelings. Next is American Mary. This is it's a classic for me because it has Catherine Isabel in it. Isabel? I have a fat lisp today. And a stutter. I'm on my period. This is what happens. This is a classic for me because it has Catherine Isabel in it, which if you don't know, she plays Ginger in Ginger Snaps. We'll get to those. But I love her. She's like a horror movie icon. This one isn't really that much horror as it is more of just I guess shock value / gore. Basically, if you're an emo bitch, you will like something like this. I have A Quiet Place, which is also a favorite. A lot of these are favorites. Duh, I don't know why I'm gonna be saying that. But anyways, yes. This is I don't know, maybe top 20, top 10, top 20 for me. A good 8 out of 10. I feel like they could have done just a slightly bit more with it, but what they did do with it, I enjoyed. I think it was a really good concept. I liked the fact that my deaf ass had subtitles to read and didn't have to struggle for half the movie because I didn't have to fucking listen to anything. I am very depressed though that the second one was supposed to come out this year, but due to pandemic, it didn't. But whatever. I'd rather be safe than sorry. Moving along. Beetlejuice. Hi. A classic. I don't have to say much about this. I have the fucking Barbara tattooed on my leg, like I say all the time. So yeah, not much to say about this. It's good. There you go. Alright, next is a top 10 favorite of all time, The Blair Witch Project. You guys are probably gonna get a feel for what my favorite types of horror movies are, i.e. found footage are really good. I like those. / I guess paranormal. I think I kind of mostly like anything that's psychological / you know what, fuck it, I like everything. I don't actually remember the very first time I watched this. All I know is that it's been a favorite ever since. It's a Halloween classic. I can't go 1 year without watching this. Yeah, there's that. Next two we have are Child's Play 1 and 2. These are both great movies. Only downside, the child actor in it is so fucking annoying. I'm sorry, but oh my god. Despite that, I just, the whole concept of Chucky, love it. The whole series is great. They're just like all around good, stupid 80s horror movies that was just like, did they need to be made? No. Were they made? Yes. Am I mad about it? No. Then we have Cloverfield, found footage movie about some party in New York and then aliens come down and start fucking everything up. The sequels to this? Why? Let me know, okay? Because what the fuck were the sequels to this? They're not bad, but like, I feel like they could have been movies in and of themselves. Like, they didn't have to, like, be branched off of this. I feel like they were only branched off of this for marketing purposes because they can be perceived as just straight up movies by themselves. So, I don't know. Whatever. Anyways, moving along, we have The Collector. Why have I never taken this off? The Collector. This one, if you don't think about it too much, is just a fun time. There are things that happen in here where I'm like, how is that logical? How does that make sense? What? Turn off your brain for a little bit and everything will be fine. It's a good suspense gore. Next two we have are The Conjuring 1 and The Conjuring 2. Both of these are very good. The Conjuring is probably up there in like the top 20 for me. Well, apparently someone decided to start mowing the lawn, so you're gonna have to deal with that if you can hear it. But anyways, one of my favorite movies, top 20. I feel like we've all seen the Conjuring movies at this point. This one isn't that far up there, but it is good enough that I own it. And that being said, when it comes to the whole, like, Conjuring series, the Conjuring movies are pretty much the only ones that I actually enjoy. I don't think I've seen Annabelle yet because I don't want to hurt my eyeballs. The Nun was bad. I don't want to watch The Curse of La Llorona because what the fuck is that? What the fuck, Velma? What are you doing? God, that's annoying me at this point. I'm very sorry. Anyways, next is Don't Breathe. I have seen this, but I don't remember anything about it. Why? Because I was only slightly paying attention. Can we not? Okay, well, I'm gonna wait till this man stops mowing his lawn, and then we'll get back to this. God. Alright, baby, we are back. It's almost probably like maybe 2 hours later. I have no idea. All I know is that, I ate a little bit of a sandwich. Might be some grease on my face, mind your business. Also, I bent my nail back a little bit, and, now there's a band-aid invited to the party, along with the hair on my lips. So, continuing from where we left off. Where did we leave off? I was talking about the Conjuring movies. Okay, cool. Evil Dead. The remake. What year was this even? 2013? Wow. I didn't realize it was that. Anyways, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. These aren't my favorite horror movies. You know, the original is very, very cheesy, even more so than, like, what normal horror around that time was like. So, taking it seriously, I still don't know if you're actually supposed to take it seriously. But that being said, I do enjoy the remake more, like I do with most remakes. Sorry. Final Destination. Elwyn, stop with the bags. Final Destination. All 5 movies. This is very trashy, predictable, pretty much the same movie, just repeated in different scenarios. But it's one of my favorite franchises, so I cherish this. Next, Freddy vs. Jason. Another fucking cheesy, horrible, very much not needed horror series, horror movie. But like, it's one of those movies where it's just so dumb that it's so good. Like, this did not need to be made. The jokes in it are so stupid. Everything about this is just dumb. But because of that, I love it. The way they play on the whole stupid fight scenes with like water and fire and how they were basically like the exact opposite. Love that. It's so dorky. It's so dumb. Great. Get Out. Saw this in theaters. Another really fucking good movie. I love Jordan Peele's whole, I guess, venture into the horror genre. I like this, and Us was really good, and I am excited for whenever the fuck Candyman decides to come out. Excited for that. Let's move on to the next section. Was I talking about Don't Breathe, actually? I think I was talking about this. Like I said, I don't remember half this movie, but from what I do remember, it was good, and there's not a big plot twist at the ending, but it was enough where it was kind of like, okay, like, they turned it from a cliche, slightly home invasion kind of movie and totally like flipped it on its head. So yeah. Anyways, let's skip all past that. We have another one of my favorite. Why do I keep saying this? They're all my fucking favorites. Fucking the Ginger Snap series. They're so stupid, but I fucking love it. The second one is not the greatest. However, the first one, fucking God tier. Like I said, second one, alright. Honestly, just the fact that it doesn't have Catherine Isabel in like 90% of it kind of ruins it for me. Not that like Emily Perkins isn't a fucking horror icon in and of herself, but to me, Catherine Isabel just like embodies the whole like Ginger Snaps trilogy. So I enjoy the first one and then Ginger Snaps back better. I really like what they did with this movie, how they kind of like fucking went back in time, did the whole 19th century werewolf type thing. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just going off of memory with this bullshit. Good movies. GG. We have The Grudge, the original 2002 remake, 2005 remake, I don't know years. I'll be honest with you, I have not seen this movie in a very fucking long time. Like, I have this on DVD, but I have not watched this probably since I was maybe 13, 14. So I should probably definitely give this a rewatch. I know it's not gonna be as good as I remember. What are you doing, Elwyn? No, the crybaby one passes away, and I get left with you, where all you do is get into everything. I'm telling you right now, you're lucky you're cute. Get out of my sight. G, what comes after G? H, Haunting in Connecticut. The Haunting in Connecticut. I have not seen the second one, but I kind of refuse to see it because I feel it's gonna ruin the vibe of the first one for me. Good movie. Nothing else to say. Hereditary. I'm pretty sure we've all seen this at this point. I'll be honest and say, I know I've said this before, but I'll say it again. I like A24 films. I like their whole kind of like mindfuck vibe that they got going on. However, this was good. It was not as good as I was expecting it to be. This, along with Midsommar, I understand it. I get it. I just don't think it was... I think it's kind of overhyped. But that being said, I do enjoy it. It is one that I can rewatch many a times. So it's not me shit-talking it. I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of times where people just really overhype movies. And I'm kind of like, are we watching the same thing? Because, like, I get it, but, like, relax, you know? That was good, right? The Hills Have Eyes. Let me tell you something. I've seen the original. I've seen this one. This one's better. Sorry. I had not seen this movie in the longest fucking time. It had at least been like 10 years until last year. I mean, not 10 years, probably like 6 years, something like that. I forgot how like actually fucked this movie was. Like the things that happened and basically, yeah, just like everything that fucking happens in this movie. I don't remember it being as graphic as it was. Not that I'm complaining about that. Love me some fucking graphic ass movies. It's kind of like, oh fuck, like we're really going this route, aren't we? Next up, we have Honeymoon. This movie. If you have not seen this movie, go see this movie. That's all I'm gonna say. Alright? We have It. Duh. I'm pretty sure everyone's seen this. See it if you haven't. The Last Exorcism. I have not fucking seen this in so long, and I need to watch it again soon because fuck, man. I think for me, my whole like prime horror time, I guess, was like 2005 to like 2012. Movies that like came out between that time are just like very sentimental to me. This is one of them because it's so good. Next we have The Lost Boys. This isn't horror, but when it comes to like a good classic 80s vampire film, I don't know anybody who hasn't seen this movie. That's a lie. I definitely know people who haven't seen this movie. Next we have Stephen King's The Mist movie adaptation, of course. The one and only thing I'm gonna say about this movie is that the religious bitch pissed me off, and I lied, there's two things. The ending pissed me off. Oh my god. Every time I see the ending, like, it's one of the reasons why I like refuse to watch this movie in full, because before I owned it, every time it would be on TV, I was like, oh, I'll watch it until the ending, because the ending is like, makes me mad. Not because it was done bad, but just because I'm like, if you know the ending, you know. Next is Martyrs. This is a movie where like, you watch any like fucking, I watched 10 disturbing horror movies and here's what I thought. Video on YouTube, you'll probably see Martyrs in it, but that being said, it is very disturbing. It is well hyped when it comes to like foreign horror, but well deserved because it just is, okay? We have Night of the Living Dead, the original, 19 fucking, god, when was this, 1990, I think? Or was this a remake of the fucking, I don't know. All I know is that, you know, Night of the Living Dead, whatever, watch it, cool. Then, lastly, we have the first 4 Paranormal Activity movies. 1, 2, 3, and I mean, could you have guessed it? 4. I don't care. I love these movies. The first 3 movies especially. Love them. First 2 are like the best in my opinion. And then they all kind of like slowly go downhill from there. Still good. Still recommend. Still will watch it all the time. 24/7. Non-stop. Every day. I should not record videos when I'm on my period because why is this happening to me? Alright. Moving along. We have H.P. Lovecraft's Reanimator. It's so bad. It's good. There are some very, I guess, problematic things that happen in this movie that kind of have to do with, like, sexual assault, I'll say, and just a very creepy old man. That being said, I mean, shit like that happens all the time in movies. Maybe it didn't age well. Maybe we just paid more attention to it now. I don't know, but either way, it's good. It's a classic fucking talking head. Come on. Then we have Resident Evil. This, once again, really isn't horror, and it's also not one of my favorites, but I do think it is a movie that everybody should see. Then we have The Ring 1 and 2. I enjoy both of these very thoroughly and very equally. I have the first 5 Saw movies in this little, like, collector's set. I do want to own all of them, like, separately one day, just like how I do with, the Final Destination movies, but as of right now, like, I own them, so that's all I really need. I'm not gonna, like, waste my money until I run out of horror movies that I want to buy. Yeah, I had the first 5 here, and then I had the last 2 that were just like copied and given to me on just like separate DVDs. This is a most recent purchase, Shaun of the Dead. I recently got my boyfriend to watch it, and we both liked it very much. I think he liked it. He better have, or else I'm divorcing him. Silent Hill. This one, whenever I watch it, takes me back to a very weird time. I don't know why. I just remember watching this movie as a kid, like when it first came out. I think I was like maybe 9 or something, watching it on TV and shit, and yeah, it was, it gives me weird vibes, but that doesn't mean that I don't like it. Then we have Sinister, also a movie that I feel like is kind of overhyped, but like not in a bad way. It's really good, trust me. Very good movie, but also, yeah, I don't know. We all have our preferences, so. Yeah, Stephen King's The Stand. I'll be honest, I don't really actually like this that much. I've heard that they're doing a remake of it, which I'm hoping that they do and that it comes out soon because this is very outdated. I read the book and like this compared to the book, I'm like, can you give me something more please, because this isn't cutting it. And then for the last of the S's, we have The Strangers. When I first watched this, I was obviously younger and I remember it creeped the fuck out of me, and that's why I bought it, because like I remember that I liked it, and then I rewatched it again and I was like, oh, this is not really that good. There's a lot of dumb decisions that are made in this movie that really just like piss me off. I feel like there's just like unneeded drama that's there that doesn't need to be. Let's move on. So we have 2 of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies. We have the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and then we have the Texas Chainsaw Massacre The Beginning. I don't know why I don't own more of these, considering like Leatherface is one of my favorite serial killers. I mean, I guess he's based off of like Ed Gein, which, you know, like Wisconsin represent, right? Yeah, Leatherface is like one of my favorite horror movie characters, killers, whatever you want to call them. The whole backstory behind him, 10 out of 10. Love it. Very good. Then I have 2 Underworld movies. I just have the first one, and then Awakening. I only got this one because it was at the dollar store for like $3 or some shit, and I honestly have no idea which one this is in relation to the entire franchise. So that being said, I'm outing myself. I've only seen the first one. I have not seen this one yet because I haven't been able to like watch them in order. So yeah, my bad. Next we have Vacancy. I have not seen this movie in a very long time. I own it because once again, it's one of those movies where I remember liking it. Yeah, I have not seen this in a long time. And like now I kind of want to watch it. I mean, I'm going to, obviously, but. And then we have VHS, which these are classics, I feel like, in my opinion, or at least in like 20 years, they're gonna be like redeemed as classics, especially when it comes to like found footage stuff. For what it was at the time, I understand the hype behind it. I fucking hype this shit up. These are very good. First and the second one are. Third one, not so much. I don't like the third one at all, actually. Then we have The Witch, which I guess if you're like into historical horror, you'll really enjoy this, but at this point, I feel like everybody has seen The Witch and knows what it's about. There's Wolf Creek. This I don't remember anything about because, to be honest with you, I watched it when I was having a very bad anxiety episode, and so I had taken a bunch of my anti-anxiety medication, which, if you know, that is a certain, Xannies. I don't know how to say it. It was that. So I took like my high dosage for that day, and I don't remember anything that happened this because I was very not there because of how bad my anxiety was, and then the medication to kind of counteract that just didn't help. So yeah, moving along. The Woman in Black. I recently watched this again with my boyfriend. First time I saw it was in theaters. Oof! Once again, love it. I'm sorry, I'm trying to like speed through this because I have shit that I need to do today. I am hungry. I got to clean. I got places to be. I always have like 1 or 2 days off a week, not even, and I have to like stress myself out each time. That being said though, luckily for me and luckily for us, we are on our last little section of movies, which is only one franchise, and that would be the Nightmare or A Nightmare on Elm Street movies. I actually have this big collector's box that I got from Half Price Books. It has the first 7 of the original Nightmare on Elm Street movies, so it's first one, Nightmare on Elm Street 2, Freddy's Revenge, 3, Dream Warriors, 4, Dream Master, 5, Dream Child. Then it has Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare, and then it has Wes Craven's New Nightmares, and then an 8th bonus DVD, the Nightmare Series Encyclopedia. You know, it's got like some little like booklet pamphlet thing. This was very cheap. It was only like $20 at Half Price Books, so you know I had to cop that because I'm like fucking 7, 8 movies for $20 in a fucking collector's edition. Hell yeah, brother. And then playing off of that, we have the 2010 remake of A Nightmare on Elm Street. Once again, I do prefer this one over the original one. I understand Johnny Depp in a crop top, but like better, sorry, okay? I'm not gonna look you in the eyes when I say that because I know people are gonna be mad at me. So, Yes, that is my entire horror movie DVD collection as of now, mid-September. Obviously, it's going to continue to grow over the years. As I collect more, I will, of course, show them off to you guys. But as of right now, this is my tiny little collection that I enjoy very much, and comes in handy around Halloween time when I can't find a good fucking movie to watch, and then I know that I have some good ones right there above my bed. That being said, thank you so much for watching. Comment down below what your favorite horror movie/movies are, what your favorite horror movie genre is, what horror movie that I have that's your favorite. I don't know, comment anything down below. Any interaction is good interaction, even if you're roasting me, because I'll just roast you back, and we'll have a fun time. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. That was good, right? Hand-eye, or oh my god, hand-eye coordination. HP love clap. Oh my god. House of 1,000 Corporate haunting it.